Oh, so, not only were they like illegally getting on all of these things, I believe like Sarah Paquin has a lot to do with it, and like her brother Joe, and so they were like actually getting onto like my records, my medical records, and she was pretending like that's why she was breaking in this house. She was married to my daughter's dad at the time I got pregnant, and so right before, well, no, I say pregnant before they got married because he went to jail after that. So, that's why she's doing it. And so I was just wondering if you'd think that like it would be okay for her to pretend like she owned the place that I was living in, and that the guy she works for or her father or uncle could just like come and randomly act like he needed to hold me hostage away from him, or make me walk up and down a street and try and get hit by a fucking car this whole fucking time. And each location's planned so that I get hit by a car. And no one's even paid attention to the fact that Andrew hit and killed somebody and a construction road worker. So they run outside and put up construction work right where I'm walking at. And I don't know if Sarah's setting that up to make it look like that's who's stealing my money or who's stealing it. But I'm not married to him. And so she was. And since she worked for an attorney and her father is retired Air Force. Oh, and it's not a coincidence that they hacked my Wii. And so it's a computer. And when I just got in here now, every time that I get on here, he wanted to make it sound like he was coming in this room with me. And so every time I get on here, I have a, I'll let you see. The only reason I'm recording.
For your regular trainer.
Okay. Hope you don't mind. I'll be filling in for your regular trainer.
Let's do some single leg extensions together.
So he wanted everybody to hear that voice and make it sound like he was in that room with me. So I'm going to hit quit. If I move on to the second one and hit start, she'll come back in here. Oh, I didn't stand on the board. Okay.
Good morning. Glad to see you back again. Ready to work out today? Let's do the push-up and side plank.
So that it would sound like a different thing. Like it would sound like that it was a different voice. And so not only have they hacked my Wii, like I'd get on these things, like you do like a body test and it keeps track of like all your stuff just while you're working out. At the end of it, they'll do like a couple little games, and those games you have to like use the remote and you gotta like keep it still. And I'm like holding it and she's shaking it because they got a pointer attached to mine just like they do on my phone, my internet, and they're hacking it. And so I'm like, I just tried to type my U of M site to get on to order my wound cleaner, which is not liquor. And so I'm going to have to go pick that up. But I had to get on that site to do it. And as I'm trying to get on there, I'm typing like SKI, and he's like erasing the I, and then I'll try and type it again, and then he'll erase it again, so I can't even get on that site. So they're blocking me from everything. Just to let you know.
Both hands on the Wii balance board.
So they built a whole building like right next to where I'm at too, called Extend, because he wanted everyone to think that I was being a prostitute, and that way he could get everyone to do that to me and treat me like that, and it wouldn't look like he was like embezzling from me. And so if I looked like I was an escort, the only way I could get somewhere is if I said that. I wasn't really an escort, but I just said it so somebody could pick me up. Because, you know, it was like really fucking cold outside, and I don't give a fuck. Because each location you've done that to me at, you've had somebody waiting to get me. So they knew that the other person just took my money on purpose and then wanted me to go outside and live and die. And so then you'd have like somebody waiting right there to take me to another fucking staged house to make it look like I was like couch surfing or fucking these people. Just wondering if sex trafficking was illegal when it comes to me, because you wanted to make me look like a prostitute. But I'm really glad that my family was there for me. Not.